President Trump is taking issue with how slavery is depicted at museums here in the nation's capital. But it is a far different tone than he struck 8 years ago when he first came to the White House.
It's a new, beautiful Smithsonian museum that serves as a shining example of African Americans' incredible contributions to our culture, our society, and our history.
Now, that was back in February 2017, about 1 month after he came into office, when he spoke glowingly about the Smithsonian and its historic presentation of America's original sin.
It also tells of the great struggle for freedom and equality that prevailed against the sins of slavery and the injustice of discrimination.
I covered the first Trump administration, and I was thinking back to that visit this week when the president escalated his attack on the Smithsonian in a new post on Truth Social, when he wrote this: "The Smithsonian is out of control, where everything discussed is how horrible our country is, how bad slavery was, and how unaccomplished the downtrodden have been. Nothing about success, nothing about brightness, nothing about the future." Now, that sure sounds different than the first time he visited the museum as he walked through the hallways and looked at the exhibits. As far as we can tell, they haven't changed their tone. So what has changed in the last 8 years? The president's embrace of ideology as he attacks universities, cultural institutions like the Smithsonian have become so notable. They animate his followers, there's no doubt. They also distract from other challenges and issues of the day. Now, the depiction of slavery, those historic representations, certainly sound so different now as he's urging his attorneys to conduct reviews of the Smithsonian, given his embrace 8 years ago.
I'm deeply proud that we now have a museum that honors the millions of African American men and women who built our national heritage, especially when it comes to faith, culture, and the unbreakable American spirit.